Good morning. I am here to do a reading for August's energy in regards to your next step is here. What is the sign? We will see what you need to know. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Okay. So, August, obviously, I'm feeling that there is something going on behind the scenes. It could not necessarily mean some person, but something seems to be not working in your favor. What is the next step moving forward? Love, deep affection, and caring. So, what I'm feeling is not allowing that energy to bring you down, not allowing it to depict your fate. So, shifting that energy, alchemizing that energy for you to, you know, change it into a positive rather than um, sticking and being in that energy and getting stuck. They're saying in August, step forward, step up, rise your vibration. That is one of the things that I have become really good at is when someone's energy is not in flow with mine, and they, I'm starting to see it more and more where I've had people tell me that I'm very intimidating. Um, that's never my intention. I'm not an aggressive person. I'm not a person that is, you know, trying to make people feel small. I actually had 3 people message me yesterday, and they're so grateful that I am a straightforward person and that they learn a lot from me and that I don't judge. And it's all about moving that energy to the next level. You're ready for that moving from 3D into way higher dimensions. They're telling me 6. I'm hearing 6 dimension and higher. Okay, so really alchemizing that negative energy, putting it into something positive to move forward, to be in that energy where it's not pulling you down, keeping you negative. If someone's doing something behind your back, you can't do anything about it. Rise up, do more, be in a space where you are really sitting in energy that is going to bring you to something bigger and more. Okay, meditation to dig deep and give in to passion. There you go, giving into something that is going to light you up. Put a light under your butt and move higher, get things done, follow that heart-led passion is what they're showing me. Okay, get creative. Magical getaway. So for some of you, if this means walking away when someone is not being honest, that is a form of moving into higher vibration, walking away, going through a doorway that is you're fed up. I'm done. We're not doing this anymore. I'm moving on. Right now, the energy this summer has been and will continue to be a lot about following your intuition. If you didn't watch my video yesterday, you might want to go back. It's all, what was the name of it? Your intuition is right, trust it. Okay, I could probably link it in the description below. But there, the energy right now is a lot about um, people are done. People are done with um, narcissism. They're done with the gaslighting. They're done with all of that. They're standing more in their own power, more into, you know what, I am worth more than just being, you know, crapped on. I'll just say it. So they're saying, now is time to walk the walk and close the door, walk through the door, close the door, and say you're done. They're just showing me that this is there's so many rewards on the other side of honoring yourself when people don't honor you and respect you the way you deserve. Okay, so really moving into that more of that higher vibration of love and you know I'm hearing resonance to self. What is the vibration for you to be in for something bigger and better? Interference, there you go. This is the 8 of Swords. So there's something that is, it's not necessarily in your mind processing, it's more in the energy lines between you and other people, whether that could be your boss, that could be like anyone, right? It does not necessarily be family, friends. It does not necessarily mean it's one certain relationship. Okay, it could be more than one. So just be aware of that. King of Swords, and this is this is a really, like, this doesn't surprise me that this came out. Mastering that mindset, really knowing that you have clarity on what direction to take, how to take it, who is in your corner and who isn't, and what you're going to do about it, because you know exactly what you need to do. Okay. Then we have 6 of Air, which is clarity. Okay. So 6 of Swords and 8 of Swords. Okay. So this is, you're gaining clarity. You are, coming out of the battle and coming out on top. I love this. The sun is shining in the background. And it's a space where you finally feel like you've conquered your value. Okay. So August is going to have a lot of that. And, you know, stepping into what is here for you, stepping through the door, knowing that you are worth every piece of your own authority, they're saying, to be where you need to be and follow your own guidance. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, and like, she knows she can build her own fire on the other side of that door. She can build her own life on the other side of that door. She has passion. She follows the sun. She is that person who will just go get it done. But it's all about where you're led, through passion, through your desire to step into who you are, desire to be where you need to be. And yeah, they're just saying, find that passion to step through, find that passion, enough passion for yourself to honor your own um your own way. Okay, that is what the next step is for you, really stepping into your own power. Ace of Pentacles, this is going to bring you um new opportunities that are going to come through because you are following that space of honoring yourself. Okay. um 5 of Pentacles, you're pulling yourself out of this space of feeling like you're undervalued. You're pulling yourself out of this space of feeling like you're out in the cold. And yes, if things are not, if relationships are not where they need to be, and you keep having to deal with the same things, they're saying, why are you not honoring yourself and knowing that you're worthy of so much more? It doesn't matter who it is. And I'm not telling anyone to quit their job or leave their spouse or a relationship. That's not what this is about. This is about you honoring yourself, whether you stand up and speak or whether you close the door. That is, each person has their own individual. Queen of Swords. Now you have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, and she is all about, cutting out what she doesn't need. This is about knowing what you knowing what you need to know, and stepping forward and moving more. Look at all the butterflies. There's so much transformation here, and it is a space where it's a space where you'll be growing. This is a space of growth next month. Okay. This is where you are headed. And the ending of a cycle, the ending of, we have so much, we're cutting away all of the things from our ancestors. We are the ones who are here to finally finish off, the things that have been carried from generation to generation. And this is it. But if we continue to, do the things and allow people to do what they're doing to us, then it just keeps going through each generation, and someone eventually has to say, you know what, that's enough. Okay, we have, oh, that's way too many, that's a stack. But really following where the joy is, the happiness, the love, the light, the higher vibration is where you are being taken. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. So really knowing that they're telling me that you know exactly what you need to do. It's not like this isn't your first rodeo. This isn't the first time that things have been happening for you. You know exactly what you need to do, but they're just showing me in confidence. And what it's going to do is bring in new opportunity, but also for you to have new seeds planted. But it's more, it's like, it's not going to be, when you walk through the door, it's not like you're just newly planting the seeds. It's like you've planted the seeds and now it's growing. Now it's coming out of the ground, the plant. So really noticing that it is a space where you are not a beginner in stepping forward, stepping through the door, stepping up, alchemizing the energy. This is not, you just have it all and you've done it all. It's just you now need to stay in it, okay, into that higher vibration. New relationships, new intuition coming in, new you had the Ace of Pentacles with the opportunities, but this is more about new relationship, renewal, all of the things that come with honoring yourself and raising your vibration, especially when it comes to relationships, partnerships, all of those good things. Okay, now I have a few more here. And, digging deep, this may be a space where you have to go into where you've never gone before, as in setting a boundary if you've never set a boundary with certain people, or, um, going to the next level and raising your vibration. That's one of the things, like, it's hard to do, but it's like, nope, you can't do this to me. And the higher you rise your vibration, the harder it is for these things and these people to come at you, or, talk behind my back. Go ahead, right? Does that matter, because they're doing their thing. Okay, but it's like not being in that, not staying in the energy of someone's negativity, all of that stuff. Look at this. Joy. Beautiful. This is, the light is going to shine. It's like you're going to be dancing in the streets. There's just this happiness coming for you when you can honor yourself, and a new beginning, like truly awesome. This is you making your way through the cloud. This is you being on your own journey. She is very happy. Look at all the balloons. So when I see balloons, that is spirit telling me that this is all about letting go of the mind, of the things that you might be telling yourself about this situation, that it becomes a mind clutter. Okay, so they're saying, look at all of that. That is all going to go. That is all going to go when you can rise your vibration. And that next step will be your gateway to something bigger, something more. Okay. Then we have, I'm going to see here, from this deck is calling. We have joyous fun. Like, look at that. Embrace it. Even though it might be hard to step up a level, Go to the spaces that make you happy. Go to the places that really have joy, that bring you joy. But they're also showing me if you walk through a door and a relationship is no longer going to be part of your life, they're telling me, they're showing me, this won't be for everyone, of course, but about a relationship not working. But they're showing me that there is someone waiting in the background. There is someone waiting for you to honor yourself. And when we can let go of the things that no longer serve us, that are keeping us in that low energy, it creates space for something better and more in alignment to where you're at, where you're going, to move forward. Okay. And there's those balloons again. Oh my gosh, look at that. She's holding the balloons. I love that. I don't know why twins are coming in. I don't know who that's for and what that's about. Um, I don't know what that's for. They're just showing me twins. They're just showing me if this is meant for someone that has twins. I don't know. They're just showing me twins. They're not expanding on it. Okay, now we have transcending. Yes, this is moving to higher vibrations. This is moving into areas where maybe you've never gone before in your vibration. I love this. August, yes, most definitely is about rising our vibration, but things are getting shaken up, and it's we when we're going through that shakeup, it's hard. But they're just showing me that it is a space where it will get easier because you're moving in the direction you need to move. Okay, look at this prosperity coming on the other side. That with the bee, they show me community. They show me, bees work in community. They work together for an outcome of um, plenty. Okay, and it's all about change and a new direction, maybe for some of you, a new path, new people, just newness coming through. Five of Cups. Okay, you have the Five of Cups, focusing on the good, focusing on the direction you're going. I am honoring myself and it's going to be better. I am moving into a higher vibration. And what is best about that, right? There's so much more to that. King of Wands, it's like you're done being stung, you're done being hurt, you're done being, now you're in your authority. Now you're going to be standing up and really, honoring yourself, whether that's walking away or whether that is setting those boundaries, okay? And then you have the Queen of Wands again. And, making sure that you follow your intuition going forward. Intuition is becoming so strong right now, and we are in a space right now where our intuition is key. We need to decipher what is real and what isn't, especially with all of the computer stuff that's happening, the AI. What is real, what isn't, and we need to be able to decipher what's truth to us. And not everyone's truth is the same, but we need to decide on our own truth, our own inner knowing. And it is a time right now to really amp it up. And if you are working on your intuition right now, it is amplifying. I'm going to make sure I post that video from yesterday because for the ones that missed it or might want to really watch it. Okay. But yeah, continuing to follow that intuitiveness to navigate when someone is not being truthful and honest with you, when they're being that rat, okay, behind your back. Trust it and, rise your vibration, move up, really step up your ante in your vibration, whether you stay in the drama or not, whether you say something or not. And this is a space where you work together with people around you. You should always be with people that want the same outcome, that are really part of your community. If not, then then the things that you're trying to strive toward won't happen, or it'll take a very long time because you'll be trying to do it all yourself. Look at this, the 10 of Cups, beautiful. The happiness, the joy, the emotional fulfillment on the other side of this is something so great. And it is what's the word? Unspeakable is what is coming through, but it is, you can't even fathom. There's no words for how much joy you're going to have in your life when you rise your vibration to something so high that there is only goodness and blessings there, and the people that surround you are only in that space. It is a magical space to be, honoring yourself in where you're going and being in that energy, shifting that energy to the heart, okay? Being in that space, going so deep that all this clutter over here, all this noise, you won't even hear it. It's like, nah, not my thing. And you just rise higher. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. That like button is really big. It really pushes my algorithms, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. I heard from some people that I did not even know that were watched me every day yesterday. Yesterday was a big day for people communicating with me, and I just really love that. And it just shows that what I'm doing, it's reaching people and people are seeking it. So thank you very much for reaching out. I am absolutely so grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like a reading, in the description there is a link, and I hope you have a magical day. Much love.